Emails from the rapidly shrinking yet still stubbornly obtuse contingent of Spider-Man fanboys and fangirls blithely insisting he did a wonderful thing, shutting down a drug lab run by a delightful fellow whose street name seems to be, wait for it, Tombstone. Now, I'm glad he's behind bars, but do you know how Spider-Man shut this operation down? By setting it on fire. Do you know what drug labs do when you set them on fire? They explode! Spider-Man could have taken out the entire block with his criminally reckless grandstanding. Fortunately, New York's bravest, our firefighters, contained the blaze because that's their job. And if Spider-Man had any sense, he'd have turned over whatever information he had on Tombstone to the police and let New York's finest do their job. But no, he thought the best way to handle drug dealing is with arson!
I tell you I saw Spider-Man the other day?
Yeah? Like swinging by or...
1031. Report of a break-in. Unknown if suspects are armed. Witness reported location is Sugar Hill.
Wild guess. Those guys breaking in don't live there. Man, Fisk goes away and suddenly it's amateur hour.
Knock him out already! You ain't ready for this!
Look at it this way. If I'd actually let you break in, you'd be going away for a lot longer.
Be advised. Escaped convicts are driving around in stolen vehicles. Available officers move in on Garvey Park.
Hey, your tags are expired.
Get the bus! This is our city now!
That was like some dystopian sci-fi movie. Of course, the city's not that far off these days. Happy to sign autographs, but no selfies!
Surrender! Now!
Jetpack dudes, grounded. Good one, Pete.
All units, civilians are trapped following a vehicle collision. Additional officers needed at Carnegie Hall. Please copy.
That car crash looks bad. Hope no one's injured. pedestrians trapped under that car. I have to help them. Almost got it! Don't panic, I'm here.
It was a group of men in ski masks. Robbed a store, then piled into a car and took off screaming. Caused the whole wreck.
Whoever caused this wreck is nearby. Need to find and stop them. I'm losing them! Gotta catch up. Think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
Imagine this. A stray shopping cart dents your car. You take it to the auto body shop, only that shop is a front for a drug lord called Tombstone, and he and Spider-Man have decided to have a power struggle at that precise moment. Sir, tell us the rest.
I start to go in and I see Spider-Man fighting this massive guy with fangs like a shark.
That would be one Lonnie Lincoln, a.k.a. Tombstone. Did it seem they were fighting over drug profits or merchandise? I understand there's talk of a new drug that turns its users into zombies.
I don't know what it was about. I got my ass out of there.
Sir, I understand you've been through a lot, but please refrain from using that kind of language. This is a family show.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm glad I split. Because pretty soon, the cops and firefighters are there.
Ah, the real heroes. What a relief. I think we can all use a happy ending.
I thought this was a family show.
Jared, get rid of him!
Be advised, escaped convicts are driving around in stolen vehicles. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
Hey, your tactor expired.
Gonna splatter you all over the windshield! Won't be so easy fighting us all at once! I'm scared of you! Ain't none of us going back inside!
Is it bad I think the motorcycles make those escaped convicts look cool?
Move it! Just need a clear shot!
And that's why I never bothered to get my license. Well, that and the web swinging.
Thank you.
Who doesn't have you?
Hundreds of escaped psychos in town. Some who can fly, and they send the jetpack guys after me? Jetpack dudes, grounded. Good one, Pete.
Agent, this is Control. What's the situation near Carnegie Hall?
Roger, Control. This is APC Foxtrot. No sign of Spider-Man. Spider-Man is in range. Lethal force authorized.
Contact! Open fire! Open fire!
Excuse me, is this Crosstown Express?
APC turret disabled. Switch to small arms.
Wouldn't be New York without a seedy drug deal.
Find out.
Sleep it off.
This makes the papers fiscal killer. It's a spider.
Oh, come on, fellas. You can't keep ducking income tax like this.
Come out already. This is gonna hurt! You don't know who you're messing with!
Nothing puts a pep in my step like halting an illegal drug deal.
Garvey Park Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
Control. Demons are attacking checkpoint system.
Way too many bullets flying over there.
Spider-Man is an authorized target. We need more agents. Bring it down!
have been so much easier if Sable worked with me instead of trying to kill me.
Spider-Man sighted. Please advise. Fire! Boy, have you engaged. Engage!
Excuse me, is this the Crosstown Express? More guys? Man, Silver Sable must be at a lot of job fairs.
Additional units requested immediately to contain multiple hostile vehicles. Report came in from Douglas.
Guys, don't look now, but I think the cops are on to you. Guys, we all love a parade, but you gotta get permits first. Here's your stuff. Demons must have triggered a bomb. I've got to disable it. Bet you 10 to 1 those guys didn't even have licenses.
hostiles are assaulting a police van. Report came in from God's Acre.
Last thing this city needs is more escaped criminals. Don't worry, I'll make sure you all get a ride back to Rikers.
We're not going back, Spider-Man. Lay off us and die. Gonna blow you to pieces. Someone get us down here. Stay on your feet, you ain't right. Everybody's out. Time to book it. Spread out. Spider-Man can't catch all of them.
Shoot a weapon.
The full set. It's kind of sweet how they tried to save their friend. I mean, not so sweet I will punch him, but...
Okay, I've been super nice about it, but come on. 80% off.
Can you like flip flip?
Once again, a low-information member of Spider-Man's cult, sorry, fan club, wants to make him a saint. Sounds insane, but I always hear people out before passing judgment. Go ahead, caller.
Yes, well, Spider-Man has been all over this city, stopping crime, large and small, helping people, doing good.
Wrong, wrong, wrong.
I thought you were gonna hear me out.
I've heard enough. Rational arguments are clearly lost on you, madam, but there may be hope for others out there, so let me go over it again. It is not helping when a vigilante leaps into the middle of a crime scene or emergency situation with no training, expertise, or public identity. What if he injures someone? Who holds him accountable? The answer, my friends, is me.
Attention Sable Team. Need immediate sitrep on the status in Bloomingdale. Checkpoint under attack by demons.
Gotta stop this before it turns into a massacre. Sable's as much of a threat as the demons these days.
Sugar Hill Garrison, this is Control. What's your status?
We have ordered a crowd of civilians to disperse.
Literally didn't see that come.
To comply.
I am definitely not giving Sable International a good review online.
Officers needed to assist civilians trapped in their cars after a crash. Incident was reported near Sugar Hill. Over.
Car wreck down there. Bad one. People could be injured.
Help me! Please! I had it covered, but thanks.
I've got you. Stay calm.
It was a group of men in ski masks. Robbed a store, then piled into a car and took off screaming. Caused the
Thanks,
whole
big
wreck.
guy.
Need to find the people who caused this. They've still got to be nearby.
You're a mensch, Spider-Man.
I'm losing them! Gotta catch up. I think you forgot to give people your insurance info back there.
Hold steady!
That was incredible. Thank you so much.
I've expressed my concern with Sable International's heavy-handed tactics. Our next caller witnessed them firsthand. Tell us what happened.
A bunch of us were protesting Sable, standing up for our rights like you always say, and suddenly they just start beating on people and arresting us for no reason.
This is always the risk of giving anyone too much power. They abuse it. Be aware that if you stand up to them, there may be consequences. It's up to you whether that's a risk worth taking. For me, clearly it is.
The crazy thing was, Spider-Man set us free.
Yes, well that's what happens when the supposed authorities start breaking the law. Next to them, other lawbreakers don't seem so bad. Thanks for calling. We're out of time.
Officers be advised. We have a reported kidnapping. Available officers, move in on Manhattanville.
tune my earpiece to listen for sounds of someone struggling. Sorry about that.
Hey,
My lawyers are gonna have a field day.
You're safe now.
Thought I was gonna die in there. Thank you. Not again. There they are! Back away from the human collateral, Spider-Man! Guys, come on! Bash your head in! I owe you my life, Spider-Man. Thank you.
so great when you were like...
Thank you, thank you. There will be no...
Officers engaged with armed suspects. Multiple shots fired. Officers seated in God's Acre. Over.
Real talk, guys. The Destroy New York stick is getting old. Can't believe Martin Lee is inspiring men to attack the police like this.
They're down. Thank God. Used to be on a risk for vigilantes. Need all the help.
Nothing like a masked menace to bring people together. Those inmates have nothing to lose. I need to save those people fast.
Out of this city! You're the cops, man! You make the rules! Just get us a bus or a boat or a friggin' helicopter!
We're working on it. Please, be patient.
Patient, he says. Let's see how patient you are when we start offering hostages.
Come on, pal. Just calm down.
Guys, we can talk this out. Or fight. We can totally fight.
Fight
Hostages on public transit. Nothing about that was good.
I'm telling you. Spider-Man's the hashtag.
All units. Armed hostiles are assaulting a police van. Location is East Harlem.
Is it no worry? I'll make sure y'all get a ride back to Rikers.
Don't let him whack you!
I got you.
In the truck! Ah! I'm burning! Hurry!
Now that I've saved your bacon, I'm thinking of some awesome bacon jokes. But I'll refrain. Can't leave this place operating. I'll try to close it down stealthily so no one gets hurt. Aw, a rooftop party for me? With spotlights and everything?
Stop resisting! Fire in the hole! Take cover!
One less stable observation post. Should make my day a little easier.
Are you really him?
Calling all units. We have an active robbery attempt on an armored vehicle. Available officers, move in on Manhattanville.
我们出逃的日子在前方。说他留在地上，这样他会赢的。
Chill out, people. He's just a cosplayer, not the real Spider-Man.
这是啥玩意？
Why do the demons need that much cash?
31. Got a breaking and entering in progress. Nearest officer, proceed to Robinson.
Wild guess. Those guys breaking in don't live there. Wow, you all forgot your keys?
That's how I thought today was gonna go. Quit playing around! He moves so fast!
Pro tip, if you're not good at break...
Get ready, folks, because this is a bombshell. We have on the line a lady whose husband was kidnapped by Spider-Man.
What? No, you've got it all wrong. My husband was kidnapped by criminals who shoved him into the trunk of a car. Spider-Man found him and got him out, then arrested the criminals when they came back.
Pardon me, ma'am, I didn't hear that last part over my intern's utter incompetence. You realize, of course, that it's possible Spider-Man arranged the kidnapping so he could save your husband and grab all the glory?
Huh, that seems like a lot of trouble to go to when he could just stop actual crimes.
It's clear we are at an impasse. My best to you and your husband, madam. Jared, go to commercial, then fire yourself. Then rehire yourself before the commercial ends. But no, your job hangs by a thread. If I paid you, I'd cut your salary in half.
All units, we have an active hostage situation on a city bus. Incident occurred in Robinson. Over.
Left you to rot, to scream, to live in fear. I'm in
Demons are getting more and more brutal. I can't believe Martin Lee is really behind all this. Always eat your vegetables.